Nine people, no elections, no campaigns, no donors. Yet their decisions can reshape American law for decades. The US Supreme Court is one of the most powerful institutions in the country, yet it operates entirely outside the ballot box. That raises a serious question. How can an unelected court hold this much authority in a democracy? The answer is simple and uncomfortable for some, because democracy alone is not enough. Why no elections? Supreme Court justices are appointed, not elected, for one reason: independence. Elections reward popularity, courts demand judgment. If justices had to campaign, raise money, or fear losing their jobs, their rulings would follow politics, not the Constitution. The founders understood this risk. They designed the judiciary to be insulated from public pressure, political threats, and shifting majorities. The court's job isn't to reflect public opinion, it's to uphold the law even when the public disagrees. Lifetime tenure explained. That's also why judges serve during good behavior, often for life. Lifetime tenure doesn't exist to give judges power, it exists to remove fear. No re elections, no firing for unpopular decisions, no pressure from Congress or the President. When a ruling protects a minority, limits government power, or enforces an unpopular constitutional right, judges can decide freely without worrying about consequences to their career. What the court actually does. There is another major misconception. The Supreme Court does not write laws, it does not enforce laws, and it does not run the country. The court interrupts the Constitution through judicial review established in Marbury versus Madison in 1803. The court can strike down laws or government actions that violate constitutional limits. That power exists to keep Congress and the President within their legal boundaries. In other words, the court doesn't govern, it restrains those who do. Why this power matters? This structure matters most when emotions run high, when fear dominates politics, when majorities want quick solution, when rights are inconvenient. That's when an independent court becomes essential. History shows that some of the most important rulings on free speech, due process, equal protection were deeply unpopular at the time they were decided. If justices were elected, many of those decisions would never have happened. At its core, Supreme Court power without elections isn't about judges, it's about you. It's about ensuring that your rights don't depend on polls, elections, or who is in power that year. In America, the Constitution is supposed to be stronger than politics. The Supreme Court exists to make sure it stays that way.